Alright, looks like we're live. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday, September 7th now, I believe. We're on the Salmon River. I made a decision to stay up late last night, so got here a little later than I wanted. So I decided to go to a different hole because I didn't think that I was going to get my spot in downtown Pulaski that I did yesterday. So we went a little upstream. I'm at the trestle now, south side. I'm walking up to the river now. And to my surprise, I was the only one here. But it's a little chillier this morning than it was yesterday. The humidity's down. So I do have a jacket on this morning. Also because I regretted my words yesterday and said that I wouldn't need a jacket and ended up getting soaked, but that was fine. As for the conditions today, they're pretty similar to yesterday. I haven't seen the water yet, but the discharge is currently at 224 again, just like it was yesterday. And I have the ability to bring that up here for you. So here's the discharge. We're on the far right portion of this graph. It's a 7-day graph. So on the far right, you'll see discharge of the Pineville section, which is just below downstream from us from here. And that's what we're looking at for discharge right now. Let's see. Let's look at the sunrise information, which is right here. Today in Pulaski, sunrise is at 6:35. So we can't start fishing until 30 minutes prior to that at 6:05. But to my surprise, I'm the only one here right now. Unless someone parked on the north side and walked across, but I doubt that. Let me give you guys a look at where we're at right now. In the Pineville section, we're just coming up to the river. I don't know what you guys can see here, but this is like right where you walk up to the parking lot, and it's extremely muddy. Not just from the rain, it's just like all loose gravel, and it's really muddy. When I came and did the update the other day on the channel to see the construction, I was like slipping and sliding around. But they took all those big rocks from the south side, and they like lined them up more on the stream down here. So they used all those materials that they had, and this embankment is pretty good now. One thing that I forgot to cover in the trestle update the other day is this stream here that used to run on the backside of the main river. It is completely blocked off now by dirt and gravel. So there is no longer a stream that fills into the trestle pool here anymore. It is purely just one section of the river, and it all flows through here. I personally think that's a good thing. The water was really shallow back there anyway, but and there's still water back there. It's just all blocked off though. So like I said, I think it's a good thing. It's going to be good for fishing anyway. We're in the water. I'm walking up to my spot now. I'm going to try to go just above the hole here. At least for now. When more people get here, I might move. But for now, I'm the only one. So we're going to pop a spot on this rock here and start listening for fish. I'm going to turn my light off because I don't need it now. I'm not going to trip all over myself anymore. But, yeah, so that's the update this morning. We're hoping to see some fish today. Like I said yesterday, down in downtown Pulaski, there were more people than there were fish, it seemed. And since I'm the only one here right now, I'm hoping that that's not the case. I'm hoping there's more than one fish here. But that's where we're at today. And yeah, we're gonna try our luck this morning. I can only fish for a little bit, like usual. I'm not going to be here all day, but fish a couple hours and then send my report and head back home. But I'll be back. I think for the car door slam on the north side parking lot, so I know I'm not alone here, and that's fine. But right now we just sit and wait. Let's enjoy this serenity here. It's still pretty dark. I'll provide updates to anyone in the chat who shows up late or answer any questions that anyone may have as well regarding stream conditions or weather conditions. I brought my thermometer today too to get the water temperature, so I'm gonna do that quick while I have time. Try not to drop my phone in the water. Alright, let's get down to air temp first. I don't know what you guys can see here. Air temp is still dropping. This was in my pocket, so it was a little warmer than air temp. But alright, I do see a headlamp coming down the hill across from me. Okay, still dropping. I think we're about 54 degrees right now outside. So we might have to drop that down a little bit. We'll let that drop until it gets to stable temp, and then we'll drop our thermometer in the water here and see what the water temp is for you guys. I might actually push down into the pool here before a lot of people get here, just to claim a spot there, because I know there's got to be fish holding in there. I'll do that after I check the thermometer here. Alright, we're down to 55.8 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's, I think, as low as it's gonna go. So let's just drop our thermometer in here for a second, let that sit for a little bit, and then we'll give it a check. It actually feels a little warmer than the air temp, to be honest. So we'll see. I mean, yeah, I'm not in the flowing water right now, but it shouldn't be that much of a difference. Let's get a check. Yeah, 62. The water's warmer than the air right now. That's fun. I'll check it one more time here just to be sure. Yeah, 62. About 62.5 degrees Fahrenheit. So not bad. Not great. It'll get cooler here. It's only early September right now, so I'm not too worried. But as the temperatures drop overnight, the water temp's going to go down as we get a lot more rain that we need, and the water's going to come down. It is expected to rain a little bit this morning. Not a lot. I think 0.08 inches, which is really nothing. So we're going to walk downstream here a little bit, get into a position. Changed my mind about where I want to fish, so just gonna walk over the wall here. Pull off a squat. Should be good. All right. Let's see. No questions in the chat yet. That's fine. We'll stand by for questions. It's still early. Early in the morning. So there's our neighbor. We're starting to see the sky a little bit there. It's cloudy. When I was driving up, there actually wasn't a lot of clouds in the sky. I could see the moon. It's almost a full moon right now, so it was very luminous as I was driving. I thought, oh man, we're gonna be able to see super early, but then all the cloud cover came, so that didn't end up panning out. That's all right. What time is it now? It's 5:53, so we can start fishing here in about 12 minutes. That ain't bad. Since there's no one here around me, I might be able to plop my phone up on the rock here behind me, and so I can actually fish with the stream going a little bit anyway. I don't want it to be too distracting, but I know yesterday I waited until I could show you guys all the people around yesterday, but I kind of regret doing that because I didn't get in on any of the action, the early action within the first minute of fishing, and there was 10 fish that pushed up past me that I just kind of let go without even trying to get. So today I think we're gonna actually try to fish. Let me see if I can find a rock that I can plop my phone up against and get a decent angle on the river here. Maybe a rock or two. I need 2 rocks. These the size of these phones today, so. You guys can't see right now, but I mean that looks like a pretty good angle. Here, we're gonna point the camera out and see if we can catch some fish live from the Salmon River. Just like the banner says here. I'm trying a new app here, and it seems pretty cool. I wish there was a way that I could check the stats of the live stream, because my indications are saying that everything's on, but we haven't had a single person join in yet. This is a new app, so I'm not sure. Okay, I found the status bar now, so we are streaming good. We're streaming at about 4,600 kilobits per second, which is a little slow, but we're on a 5G network out in the middle of nowhere here. I could only get 30 FPS frames per second this morning, so it's not going to be the highest of quality, but we are in 1080p format and for our resolution, so it's as good as I can get you guys out here. It's a little easier from home, but alright, now we just wait. The reason I stayed up so late last night is because I was looking at the live stream stuff, because I haven't live streamed for a long time until yesterday, but it was on my phone. And since then, I've updated my computer to Windows 11. I have an old PC, but it finally supported Windows 11. I've been trying to update it for a while, and I pulled the trigger on that, but I lost all my applications and stuff like that I had on Windows 10, so I had to reset up everything. And then when I was going through my streaming software, I had to reset up all the settings involved in that to get everything up and running. So I kind of revamped it. I wanted to do a live video last night of tying some flies, because I am running low on my salmon flies, the egg patterns that I use. So I do need to do that, but I spent so much time setting it up that there was no way that I was going to be able to do a stream last night. And then I found this app for the phone that gives me a little more capabilities than YouTube does organically. So, needless to say, I stayed up way too late and took a 3-hour nap, and now I'm here. But it's alright. I'll probably get a nap in later today. I've got some homework to do, but that's alright. Take a little nap, get refreshed, take a shower, and then we'll be able to be proficient and efficient in our day. So, hopefully you guys have a good day today as well. Alright, we're 6 minutes out now. We got another person up on top of the hill, I see. His light going everywhere, so he's still getting ready. There hasn't been anyone come down the south side yet, unless they cut through the woods to head upstream after, or around the bend here. So we're still alone on this side of the bank, which is crazy to me because, like, I know there's fish up here. I've seen people catch them, and I've only seen, I think I saw 2 people catch a fish up here the other day. But I was only up here for like 15 minutes. So to see 2 people in 15 minutes catch a fish, and there was only about, say, 6 to 8 people here, that's not bad. Now, like, the problem I ran into yesterday, I think, was I was on the, like, upper 90th percentile on the staircase stretch, so the salmon had to make it through like 100 people just to get to me in a very short period. So I think that's kind of why my spot didn't work out too well, because I'm used to fishing there on the weekdays and there's only like 10 people there. But there was so many people at staircase yesterday. It was ridiculous. It looked like October out here already. But see, I don't think I had as much success yesterday because the fish were running the gauntlet before me and they were just not having it. All the fish that I seen at my spot, they would normally like settle down in my hole. Almost every single one, I think except for one, they just pushed straight through as hard as they could, which had to have taken a lot of energy from them. So I didn't really get a lot of chances. But here, I think we'll have more chances. I don't think the pressure is so bad that the fish couldn't make it up here yesterday. I think there's still fish in the system. Another car is just pulling up over the north side bridge again. As you can see, we're really close to fishing now. It's getting pretty bright out here now. We got complete cloud coverage today, but that's fine. If you missed check the beginning of the video. I posted and the sunrise data and the temperature gauge reading of the water, and it's about 62 degrees Fahrenheit, of course, which is a little warm. It's warmer than the air is right now, for perspective. You can see well, you probably can't see, but I can see the steam rising off the river here. Actually, it does look like you can kind of see it on the camera here. So we're gonna see what we can do. I have not heard any fish push up through here yet, splashing through the riffles, but that doesn't mean that they weren't. It's a little deeper here, so they can make it up through there, I think, without causing a ruckus. So that guy we saw earlier is going through the woods down there. So he's probably fishing that bend, if I had to guess. That's where the new bank is that they worked on, or at least one of the new banks they worked on. It's really nice for access, but rumors are that they kind of messed up the riverbed on the downstream portion of here. So that's unfortunate. I don't know if those rumors are true or not, but if it is, that's unfortunate because it makes it seem like it's more of a bank restoration project than it is a stream restoration project. That guy's headlamp was way too bright. He's going to spook all the fish that are in that hole. He's going to spook them up, and then he's not going to fish them. Yeah, they're not too keen to a bright light in the morning. Okay, so we are very close to time now. I'm gonna put my phone down here for a second, and I'm gonna get started here in about 1 minute. The line I'm done, and checking the time. I'm gonna run off the time on my watch because it's a little bit behind. Just to play it safe. I like to play it safe. There's no one here. There's no rush. I could wait until the guy across from me spots shining in the river with their headlamps. It's crazy. It is. Like, dude, you just spooked all of those fish. Good job, bud. Whatever fish were there aren't going to be there for very long. Definitely became quite fish down here. Alright, I have 6:06 on the phone and 6:06 on my watch now. So I'm gonna start. Broke off on the bottom there, so I got to retie my hook. Kept my split shot, but I think it's too heavy anyway. Because yesterday I was fishing a lot faster water, So we're going to change the split shot and add a hook here. So I guess while I'm here, I don't know how much you guys can see, but I'm going to kind of explain what I'm using for bait. I got some steelhead flies in here too, but I'm just using these salmon egg flies that I tied my replenish by tying some flies, hopefully tonight, because I think I only got like 5 left, and I started this season with like 15 in there at least, so I've lost quite a few already this short time of salmon season so far, and that's fine. I usually go through a lot every year. It's an expectation. So what knot I'm doing is a double Palomar knot. You can look it up. It's really easy to tie. But the reason I'm using that knot is because it gives you double the surface area around the hook the eye bend. And for me, it's just math. It's double the strength, in my opinion. And it might not be double, but due to diminishing returns, but it's got to be stronger than a single loop around the hook eye. So at least that's what I tell myself. I'm a man of silence, so that's what I'm going to stick to. Kind of like the snell knot. The snell knot has a lot more surface area around it, but it's hard to snell a fly. I got that tied already. I just need to change my split shot. Good. Change the split shot here. That's on there good. I'll use my pliers. Try not to destroy my teeth to make the dentist upset. I'm going to go down a half size and split shot. Haven't seen any action here yet. Doesn't mean anything, but I only see 4 people here, so including myself. So that's not surprising. My leader's a little shorter now that I broke off and had to retie, because I did keep the same leader. Really about 2 breakoffs. I usually change leaders out. Alright, let's check this. No comments, no questions, so we're going to get back to fishing. I'm gonna move upstream a little bit. But I'll see you guys later. Good luck. And bye.